Okay guys, welcome to Talking News. Please don't forget to subscribe and push the like button now. I've been covering Bonnie Webb's story, and this is a horrific story in a different way. And this is a story that tells you which direction human beings are going. Because Bonnie Lou Webb has been missing from Pinal County, Arizona City since 3/31/19. She was last seen by her daughter leaving the house around 10:30 that evening. And the problem is she has not been seen since she left her daughter's house. Her truck, I'm going to go into further details in a second, was found on an Indian reservation in the area. And the family is battling, get this, battling with the reservation to get permission to search for a missing loved one. Get this, she went missing close to the Indian Police Department. Something isn't right here, and I know this because when I called them, they acted strange about it. We told them that the public was concerned of the fact that they wouldn't let the family get on the property to search for Bonnie Webb. And I think people need to be aware about this. Alright, now let me go over the story. So Bonnie Lou Webb went missing March 31st of 2019. She left her daughter's house 10:30 that evening. And due to Bonnie's truck being found on the Indian reservation, the family is having to go through extreme measures and expenses to get information. And this is off of their their GoFundMe page. So the family they've got this GoFundMe page set up to assist in paying for the private investigator, search and rescue expenses, and possible attorney fees, which I believe they need to go ahead and hire an attorney. Something is definitely wrong. And then possible reward money for anybody with information leading to the location of Bonnie, and any other financial obligations her brothers Robert and Larry Ward may have in efforts in staying in Arizona and trying to find Bonnie and bring her back home. Now, one thing the family says that Bonnie would not have left on her own, and she could barely walk, which in the video that I will be showing, you'll see, she does struggle to walk. Bonnie is 5'5" with blue colored eyes. She has long brown hair. She was last seen wearing a Dallas Cowboys jersey and capri jeans. Family says, we appreciate any assistance you may be able to provide in the search or finding Bonnie Webb and bringing her home. Here's a timeline of events PCSO has been able to gather so far. So March 31st of 2019 at 5:20 p.m. Bonnie was at her home located at the 10800 block of Carousel Drive in Arizona City. She leaves to visit her daughter's house, located less than 5 minutes away. So Bonnie leaves her daughter's house about 10:30. And so April 1st of 2019 at 12:04 p.m., Bonnie was spotted on surveillance camera at the gas station at Thornton Road and Highway 84 just outside of Casa Grande. Bonnie appeared to be alone, and there was no signs of distress. And they say that the time on the surveillance camera is a few minutes off. So April 1st of 2019 at 12:32 a.m., Bonnie's truck is seen on surveillance video driving through the gas station parking lot in Stanfield, Arizona. So at April 1st, 2019 at 12:35 a.m., Bonnie sent a text to her daughter saying she hasn't made it home and that she is in Maricopa, I hope I said that right, Arizona. Detectives were able to track Bonnie's travel. She was driving towards Casa Grande, eventually heading south on, oh Lord, Chu Road. Let me spell that. So it's Chuichu Road. On April 1st, 2019 at 1:41 a.m., Bonnie was spotted on the Border Patrol cameras driving southbound on Indian Route 15 on the, so that's on the Indian Nation. So Bonnie was headed toward Pima County, but still on Tejano, or the Indian reservation land. The photograph shows Bonnie Webb appearing to be by herself. So on April 4th of 2019, Bonnie's truck was found in the desert area east of Indian Route 15 and Indian Route 34 by the Tejano Nation Police Department, which I think is key. The truck appeared to be stuck. Bonnie was nowhere to be found. Again, the family says, we appreciate any assistance you may be able to provide in the search for finding Bonnie Webb and bringing her home. Now, this family has a very interesting story. It's something you want to pay attention to, because I think you're going to find there's something very fishy about the story, especially since, she was near to the police station. And what's funny about this is a lot of the Indian nations are complaining that they're having trouble with missing persons, especially the Indian women coming up missing. And here you go, you have a woman that goes near that land and she ends up missing. So you have to wonder, is it happening within the community? Now, some of the people that are trying to help, okay, so people like John Soto, who go out there and volunteer their time because they want to help do something for somebody that helps. So he'll take his drone out to the Indian reservation, the property, trying to search the property and find any sign of Bonnie that he can. And he's run into a situation where the Indians were giving him a hard time for trying to search for somebody. They said, you need to get permission. Can you believe that? That's how the Indian Nation supports other people. That's not good when humanity they want help with their missing people, but they don't want to return to help. Humanity, it doesn't work like that. You help everybody or you don't help anybody. If you get help, then you should return the favor. It's not a one-sided ride. What is wrong with humanity? We're going backwards. We're acting more idiotic than ever. That makes no sense. Then we hear people preach, to be kind and fair to other people. But the very people that are preaching these things are the people who are actually the problem. I'm pushing this story for two reasons, guys. We have a lot of people going missing on the Indian grounds, including outsiders. And it's time to look into as to why something isn't right. And especially this case needs to be the one to find out why people are going missing on Indian grounds. This video that you're watching here is taken by John Soto's drone over the reservation, and you can see there's still wild horses and stuff out there. It's really actually beautiful. That's one thing Indians are good at, and that's preserving land. Something we all should do. We need to cut back on that population, don't we, guys? Anyways, back to the story, because I can talk about that kind of stuff 24/7. Bonnie has been missing a long time, and this story really breaks my heart. And so what I'm going to do is, the family has put out a GoFundMe like I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to link that in the description below. And if you want to give to something that is going to help somebody, probably, you know, you don't have to give a whole lot. Just give a little bit to maybe help this family pay the private investigators and things like that, because it is not cheap. So the family really does feel thankful to John Soto and his efforts in searching and dealing with the blockades, the controversy. You know, it's been difficult for him to try to help people out when the Indian nation is not working with him. And it's not just them. What I'm hearing also is the local police have not really been that much help until recently. So now we have the FBI coming in, which they can go over every one of these guys and do what they want to. It is legal for them to search areas that other people are denied, and hopefully this family finally gets the answers they deserve. Hopefully they can, it's not too late for Bonnie. It scares me that it might be, but hopefully it isn't. And the FBI can find out why these two police departments, both on the Indian Reserve and in the area, have not done what they needed to do in order to find a woman missing. It was ridiculous what they went through, and I'm telling you guys, I'm really upset about this one, because it really shouldn't be this way. Alright guys, I think I have more of a rant than a story going on here. So what I want to do is thank everybody that has taken their time to watch these videos I post, that, you know, actually care. You know, watching these videos is a step of helping, and we appreciate that. And I love you guys. And I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit unless something major comes up. And I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.